everybody, Dr. Chris Tomshack here from HealthSource Chiropractic. I'd like you to think about what separates you and your office and your team from all the other chiropractors in your area. And hey, while we're talking about that, let's just expand it to all the other doctors, the hospitals, the PTs, everybody else in your area. What makes you different? What makes you better? In other words, does your office have a real brand? Do people, when they think about your office and your community, whether or not they are a current or previous patient, do they know what you stand for? Do they know what makes you different? I mean, that's what a brand is. I get asked all the time, well, what is a brand? A brand is merely a sense of feeling. It's an aura. It's an omnipresent belief about what it is that this company stands for. In other words, what does your office stand for? What is it all about? Is it a mom and pop shop, or does it have a real brand that people have placed with it, whether or not they are your patient? So how do you build your brand? In other words, how do you make yourself known for something? How do you make yourself different, stand above and beyond everybody else? Well, we do ours in HealthSource by what we call our Tuesday trainings. And here's what we do. In all of our offices, close to 400 offices across the country, every single Tuesday morning, we are not open for practice, for business. We are closed down, but the entire team is present and we are focused on doing everything better. We focus on training on everything that can happen in an individual day. We talk about and focus on and train on improving our patient care, especially as it relates to measurable outcomes. Measurable outcomes. And we specifically use something called an HRA, or a health risk assessment, so that we can objectively determine whether or not a patient's getting better, irrespective of how the patient feels, because that may or may not be a yardstick on how they're improving. We train on communications, on how we talk to people, on the messages we want to convey. We train on literally everything. So the question I've got for you, do you have a brand? Do you train every single week? I'm talking every single week to ensure that you are better than the rest. A weekly structured training is critical to building a brand and ensuring superior care and experiences by every patient on every single visit. Blow them away. You got questions on training, how to run a training, what these are all about, what is a brand, how do you build it? Hey, shoot me an email and we'll talk. Merry Christmas to you all. Have an awesome evening.
The snow's coming